Okay, the Australian High Commission has reacted to the racial attack that took place in Tasmania in Australia. In a tweet, in fact, we have just heard, they've said, and I quote, regret the attack on the taxi driver of Indian origin in Hobart who suffered minor injuries and has been discharged, unquote. So this is coming in from the Australian High Commission, who has reacted on that particular incident when an Indian man from Kerala was allegedly racially abused and assaulted in Australia. 33-year-old Lee Max Joy was abused and attacked on Sunday by a group of 5 youngsters at McDonald's restaurant. In fact, when the restaurant did alert the police, immediately the attackers absconded, but they later came back to attack him once again. I'm going to go straight across now to India Today's Jugal Purohit for more details on the High Commission's tweet. Jugal, a mere regret perhaps is a little too less to allay or abate the fears and concerns that exist amongst the Indian community following this recent attack, isn't it?
That's right, Avantika. In fact, the expression which we have been given to understand comes from the spokesperson of the Australian High Commission. And if I could quickly refer to the key operative areas, they say that they regret the attack which took place on the taxi driver over the weekend. They understand about his injuries and that he was discharged. They also speak about the safety of everyone, including our Indian community in Australia. They also say that in terms of the investigation by the Tasmania police, they're taking these assaults and the allegations of racial bias in this very, very seriously. So is what the spokesperson of the Australian High Commission has, of course, said. And it remains, of course, to be seen just which is the direction of the investigation. But it's an incident which is surprising, which is shocking, because if you recall, we had a spate of such racially motivated attacks which took place against Indians in Australia about a few years ago, after which there has been a lull of sorts. But this particular incident, in that sense, definitely raising eyebrows on just what is taking place. However, at this point, we also need to understand that perhaps, apart from there being the aspect of racial bias, it could also perhaps be an instance of a law and order breakdown as well. So this is something that the investigation will reveal. Of course, we'll have to wait and see just what they have to say on that.
Absolutely. Jugal, thanks so much for joining us and giving us more updates.